What is going on? It's your boy Warner Brother, and we are back with some more Need for Speed No Limits, episode 216 for some more of the daily grind. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and grab our gold and our race skips, and the first of 5 free upgrade crates. As I continue my binge-watching marathon of the Fast and Furious series, currently pushing my way through, starting Fast and Furious 6. Of course, I am binge-watching my Fast and Furious movies because next month on the 19th, the 10th installment of the franchise will be in theaters. And I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm really excited for it. Like, I am geeking out about it. So, let's keep going. Now, we do have PvPs. We have less than 16 hours left. Speedster Division. And it's time to get my race on. Apparently, this is another anonymous driver. From what part of Russia or Ukraine or that area, I'm not too sure. But one thing I do know for sure, that's actually a pretty cool looking Mustang. Not too much of a fan of those wheels, but it actually looks pretty good in its configuration. I dig it. Also, do me a huge favor, leave in the comments your favorite Fast and Furious movie. Or better yet, your top picks, your top 3, top 5, however. In fact, rank your favorite Fast and Furious movies from most favorite to least. I think out of all of them, my favorite will be the 7th one, just because of the touching tribute that they did for Paul Walker. So, and honestly, they did a good job with that one. So. Any other missions? Okay, that was just that one. But yeah, my top favorite would be Fury 7. And then I followed that one up probably with Tokyo Drift. And then Fast and Furious 9, that would be my top 3. Excuse me. Alright, let's keep it going. Ooh, getting close to the wall. Goodness gracious, left behind. This one should be fast because the top speed on this thing is higher than the R34. And across the line, I think that might be a personal best. It is a 33.42. Nice. Black History Month wrap. He has the Workmeister S13 deep dish. kind of dig that. I kind of dig that. Give that a very solid 7.9 out of 10.
This is the driving skills match the car's good looks. Apparently so, because he's keeping up with Infinity well. Well, he was. Kind of drifted and it didn't quite drift the way I wanted it to. Once I felt like I probably would have had a personal best with that.
10 slower. There we go. DJ Wanyo. Now that's a clean Mustang. I dig that right there. Here we go. And he's right. If you want to catch wolves, you need wolves. And if you want to fight against Mustangs, you need a Mustang. Just to fit in with the crowd and know that was not a crowd killer Mustang joke. Getting sloppy there.
Under 34 seconds still.
Alright, and there you go. Just need 5 more blueprints for the S2000. Alright, to round that off, let's hop into Drive Division. We already made it to S tier in the last episode, just straight on through, and boom, we went on through. Not surprised to see BRZs in S tier as well, but I know it had to have been difficult for them BRZs to get up there. Especially if you have one that's completely stock looking on the outside. Alright, time to kick his ass, I guess. That's against the tuning code. You have to customize your car on the outside just like you would work on your mechanic. Big air there. Across the line. Huge air across the finish line. Not a personal best, but pretty quick nonetheless. Alright, that's the 5 underground rival races done, and Nitro Boost for 60 seconds. Not bad at all. Now let's hop into the garage really quickly. And then, now, we've done basically all the street cars that we could. We needed to get more blueprints for the Type R to really do anything with that. But basically, every other street car in my garage is maxed out. Except for the Fair Lady. I still need 5 more blueprints for that as well. So, classic sports we go. And the RX-7 will be our next car that we rebuild. So, transmission. Go ahead and rebuild that. Alright, bringing that up. Wheels as well. Right. 681. Very nice. Alrighty. And then the Shelby also has rebuilds. I was able to get the RX-7 past the 180SX. Moving that up a little bit higher on the list, but it's not going to be anywhere near this Jaguar E-Type. It's on its own complete different level at this point. So, muscle. Here's where it gets interesting. Hop over to turbo for this one. Go ahead and slap this regulator in there. Let's get the Hellcat basically up to where I want it to be, which is right there. And got the Hellcat past the Falcon XB. Of course, that's not going to last too long anyways, because this. Add the modules there. Kept it modular. And then, of course, we still have work to do to this Corvette Stingray. Let's go ahead and add these two connectors. And there we go. That's the 3 material slots as well. Wonderful. Alrighty, hopping out of there, let's grab our second free crate of the day. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into the tuner trials. That's right. So we're just basically going to go through, see what we need. I'm quite sure there's nothing in the nitro. Okay, nothing in nitro. I believe the only thing we really need is in the wheels and, of course, the currency races. And I feel like those are the only two that we'll really focus on. Everything else I'm going to leave alone. Just because I don't need anything right now. So, wheel segments under common. And hopping back into this Ford Fiesta ST. There we go. Perfect launch. That's what we're talking about. Ooh, got very close. 3, 2, 1, send it. Ooh. 9.53 seconds. Not bad. Probably gonna be like 9.55. That's kind of sort of what I was thinking it was gonna end up on. Managed to get that. I'm just trying to figure out what I need those wheel segments for. But I'm starting to think it's probably not the wheel segment. It might be the upgrade kit for the wheels. But we'll find out soon enough. I just did this race. Let's see if I can do it faster. 9.89. That is faster. That was definitely faster. .92. So we were just under 10 seconds left on the clock. Really sending it as quickly as we could. Alrighty, so that's the 2 tuner trials complete. Let's continue on with the tuner trials, of course. See if we need something on the turbo material. We do. Oh. I didn't even know I needed anything under turbos. So starting things off with a Hunter race. Good hang time there. Oh God, getting close to that wall. Under 25 seconds. Excuse me. Alrighty. And another time trial. Don't tell me it's the same one that I did twice earlier. And it is. Oh boy. Alright, let's see if we can go faster. Ooh, just a little bit slower. In fact, a 1/10 and a half slower. Alright, so let's check out the motor stuff. Okay, so nothing from motors. Currency. Alright, here we go. Perfect launch. That's what I'm talking about. And across the line. Under 23 seconds.
bad. That was quick.
All right. Hey, I just did this race. There we go. Let's see if I can improve on that time. A 22.82, I think it was. I love it. I can improve here. Ooh. What I can improve is getting my misses in. About 3/4 of a second slower, roughly. Actually, slower, yeah. Yeah, about 3/4 of a second, give or take. A few hundredths. All right, and that is 10 near misses, 9 assignments complete. And it's time for us to grab our third free upgrade crate of the day. Well, just about. We can at least hop into the black market and we can grab some more carbon. So, materials and carbon. All right. All right. Hop into the garage really quickly. And over to the Falcon. So muscle, Falcon, turbo, carbon. Thank you. All right, nice. 715. Sitting pretty lean. I like it. So repass, of course, repass the Hellcat. And let's go back and grab our third free upgrade crate of the day. Transmission component, something we don't need. All right. Now, time to hop into car series. It's time to get serious. All pun intended. No, I'm just kidding. So, we have hyperspace. We also have Coupe Troop. So we have a hunter and a time trial in hyperspace. And then, of course, we have the final race in Coupe Troop being the rush hour race. Of course, if I want to try to finish this one, I need to reach 921, which is going to take a little bit of time. So hunter race is going to give us a nitro segment and something we don't need. Time trial is going to give us a blueprint for the Aventador. And then, of course, the final race will give us a hyper ECU, which would be very useful in the long run. Of course, Coupe Troop will give us not only the 50 gold, but also another 6,500 in cash. So let's go ahead and do this. Using our newly maxed out M2 Coupe. Here we go. Alright, that helped. So there's the money, and then soon we will have the gold. Series complete, Coop Troop. That's what I'm talking about. And then what is this? 12 race wins? That's what I'm talking about. Now, hopping into hyperspace. Or we could do Hell Riders. I think that's what I might do. But I doubt it. Nah, we'll go ahead and do hyperspace. So, Hunter and Time Trial to wrap things up for that one. And, of course, still have the final race, which, you know, need time for. Across the line. Alright, I only wanted to do it in under 50 seconds. Nice. Alright, time trial. Let's do it. Beautiful launch. Whoa, big air. That's what I'm talking about. Jesus, this is quick. 275, top speed on this thing. Without Memphis. Across the line. Alright, and that's 3-car series races complete right there. Now, before we end off this episode, there is one thing that I meant to do outside of the videos. Well, a couple things I meant to do with outside the videos that I didn't do. So, last episode, I was watching the 4th Fast and Furious movie. And I noticed something that I had wrong on my Skyline that I need to correct. So let's go to the mod shop. Paint color is fine. Couple things that I need to change is over to hoods. I don't need the stock hood. I need this hood, because this one is not compatible with this body kit. But this hood was the one that was on the car in the fourth movie. Body kit is fine. And then I need to try to find some wheels that closely match the ones from the movie. Now obviously this game doesn't have the exact same wheels, but I can try to get as close as I can to them. Something similar to this, but not quite. Something kind of similar to that. It's really complicated. It's similar to these, but it is double the spokes. And I don't want to use these because honestly these don't look quite right on this car. And honestly, I think I might just hold on to these wheels anyway, just because they actually look decent on this car. They look pretty good. So, now at least we have the hood right. Now the other thing that I was going to do was all these cars that have the International Women's Day wrap, I was going to change it to the mongrel wrap, which is this wrap right here that I introduced, that I grabbed yesterday and put onto this car in particular. Also, in order to give it some more of that rustic look, I am going to change the paint, and well, basically to a color I don't normally use, being matte colors. So we're going to go ahead and do that's the paint. We don't have matte for this car. I'm going to cost $40 for it. I think we'll just go with a gloss, considering it has less of a shine compared to the metallic. Actually, no, we'll leave the metallic. Might as well. But for the ones where I can put the matte color underneath, I will put the matte color underneath. So it wouldn't be any of these cars. Mod Shop. Wrap. Over here. Mongrels. Slap that on. So that's at least all the hypercars taken care of. Supercars, really only 2. Mod Shop. Wrap. Mongrels. That actually looks pretty cool in this car. And then this one, I don't think I have the matte color. Yeah, I don't have the matte colors for this one. So now I do know that the Diablo can have the matte colors, and this one I will change it to the matte black for the time being, at least for the rest of the month. So matte black, and then wrap to the mongrels. Now see, that's the look I was trying to go for the rest of them, but I don't want to spend the gold in there to unlock matte paint jobs. I'll just leave it be for this one. Sports. We know the Carrera can go matte. Colors. Now I do have the chrome, but we will change it to the matte. And the wrap. Now this one I know I don't have the matte colors for. Just go ahead and put the mongrels on there. One thing I did want to see, what is this? Ah, Cruella, okay. Now what's this M4 need? Ah, turbo segments and lubricant. Okay, I'll put the lubricant in there. Alright, sitting at $5.90 for the M4 now. Going over to the mod shop. Let's go ahead and swap the wrap. Do mongrels. Muscle. And I believe we have quite a few cars in the muscle category that do need to change paint colors. So, mod shop. Now this one I can't put on the matte colors, but it's fine. Still have the mongrels there. And then Hellcat the same. That one's the same. I know the Mustang, the Boss 302 I can. So that one I will. Wrap. Right, there we go. I know spending the last 10 minutes swapping out paint jobs is tedious. I know. Now this one I can do the matte colors on. So matte there. And put the mongrel wrap on it. And honestly, this looks badass. Super badass. That honestly does look pretty badass. Especially with the stance on the Mustang, it looks great. Alrighty, next up, it's classic sports category. Jaguar is going to stay the same. This NSX, on the other hand, wrap. Mongrels for this one. Oh boy. Stretch. And the Evo. Let's see. Mod shop. Mongrels there. Mod shop. Wrap. Mongrel. Mod shop. Yep. That actually looks pretty cool too. And then the Eclipse. Now, I believe I only have a couple more cars after this that need the wrap changed on it. Alrighty. Over here, yeah, that's really just these last two. Now, this Fair Lady, I can put the matte colors on as well. Oops. Colors. First, then matte. Black. And then wrap. Mongrels. Yeah, that looks good with the matte on this one. But still kind of a bit of a gloss from what I can see. At least like a satin sheen to it. And then for the Type R, this will be the last one. There we go. Alright, so that's all the cars that aren't fully staged up that has the wrap change on it. Alright, let's grab our fourth free upgrade crate of the day, and then we will end off this episode. And what I will do is next episode I will start the Desert Shroud live event. I know what you're thinking. Are you really gonna go for Aston Martin? Yes and no. I'm honestly starting it because I want to try to move on to the next event with the Lotus Emira. That one I do want to try to get. The Aston Martin is cool and all, but my eyes are on that Lotus and the Lamborghini Countach after it. So, next episode, we will start day 1 of Desert Shroud. That being said, let's check out the store before we end off the episode. Just take a look. Now, we already have mentioned those 3, and then, of course, we have these as well. Basically the same thing that I saw in the last episode. So, that'll wrap it up for this episode. Tune in next time for episode 217 for day 1 of Desert Shroud. Like and subscribe for more content. Also, for motorsports and gaming content, I'll leave links to different channels in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. Much love, much appreciation. It's your boy Wonder Brother with the Most Wanted M3 GTR 2005. And we're out of here. Peace.